I am an artist. Not the model, not the assistant, not the ex-girlfriend or the muse. I am an artist. Recently, an art piece that I co-created over 30 years ago with my then partner, musician Perry Farrell of Jane's Addiction, was unearthed from a storage facility, after apparently being misplaced by the band's management. A photo taken by the band's bass player, Eric Avery, was shared across social media and music platforms, my name conspicuously absent from the tags. The photo depicts our creation in a state of decay, yet it is framed with an eerie reverence, as though it were an ancient relic. The artwork was a mixed-media sculpture we made for the cover of Jane's Addiction's 1990 album, Ritual de lo Habitual. The life-sized papier-mâché piece depicts Perry, me, and Perry's former partner Xiola Blue. We are three lovers entwined and mounted on plywood, with Xiola in the center. I'm on the right, wearing a black bra. The sculpture serves as a visual representation of the Jane's Addiction song, 3 Days, and as a shrine to Xiola, who had passed away 2 years earlier. Perry and I meticulously constructed the sculpture in our Venice Beach home, using chicken wire, newspaper, and a flower water paste for the bodies, with twine for hair. Surrounding it were thrift store finds, such as Mexican folk art pieces, candle lights, and various odd objects, including old photographs, fruit, and a radio dressed in fur. We included hidden messages. We created the work as a way to symbolize key themes in the music and help distinguish the band. Seeing that old artwork stirred something deep within me. A tidal wave of memories came rushing in, as anger swept over my body. It was a stark reminder of the complexities of collaboration and the invisible burdens that women carry in creative partnerships with their male counterparts. The worst part was, I felt helpless to do anything about it. My name doesn't get mentioned much anymore in connection to my work for Jane's Addiction. I've never held ownership or rights to the art from that transformative period of my life, when my creativity flourished, producing some of my most vibrant and iconic works. While it doesn't define me today, it remains a crucial aspect of my artistic legacy. 33 years later, creating out of love has turned out to be a lonely road to travel. When the sculpture resurfaced, no one even thought to notify me, let alone include me. Despite an influx of comments on the Instagram post asking the band to credit me, I received no response from anyone involved. Sadly, this is a recurring theme in collaborations between men and women in romantic partnerships. This unsettling image, of a group of men peering down at my sculpted and damaged face, has served as a catalyst for reclaiming my voice and asserting my rightful place as an essential creative force behind one of the most influential rock bands of the 80s and 90s. Perry and I began dating in 1983, before Jane's Addiction existed. His wild energy inspired me, while my style and beauty drew him in. Perry was with his former band Psycom, but his musical tastes were evolving. Drawn to artists we were listening to like Iggy Pop and T-Rex, he was eager to explore a more alternative rock direction. Enter Jane's Addiction. It began modestly. We picked the band name together. He dug my style, so he rocked my lingerie and gloves on stage. Once, before an early Jane's show, I put on this sexy skin-tight black rubber dress, and he demanded to wear it. Early on in the band's career, before there was money and fame, we had nothing in our pockets but passion and imagination. We shared ideas, we shared food, we shared our bed, we shared our art. Together, we became a fucking cool creative duo. We played music together. I had my cherished Takamine acoustic, a gift from my father when I was 16. I taught Perry the basic chords, which he used to write most of the early Jane's songs. We would play little duets and sing. We loved listening to music and making art together, creating fancy Christmas cards for our friends, even making and selling jewelry. As a way for the band to gain popularity, we promoted our own live shows, renting spaces and hiring local bands to complete the lineup. At that time, in mid-80s Los Angeles, there was nothing that compared to the excitement and energy of a live Jane's Addiction show. If you were lucky enough to be there, you know. So it wasn't long before the group was signed to Warner Brothers Records. I took the early band photos for the inner sleeve of their second album, the critically acclaimed Nothing's Shocking. Warner Brothers 1988, and co-created the iconic sculptures for the covers of Nothing's Shocking and Ritual de lo Habitual, Warner Brothers, 1990. Oh, and I also named both of these Grammy-nominated, platinum-selling albums. After developing an interest in filmmaking, I attended classes at Los Angeles City College, and Perry and I directed a successful fan video called Soul Kiss, Warner Brothers, 1988. This strange and hilarious 20-minute VHS tape introduced the band and featured their first music video for Mountain Song, directed by Moti Frank, a video that included graphic images of Perry and me nude on a bed of flowers. Soul Kiss went gold, and I received a gold video in the early 90s. I directed multiple successful projects, including the groundbreaking video for the song, Been Caught Stealing, in 1993. I wrote, directed and starred in the controversial cult film, Gift, Warner Brothers, alongside Perry, featuring the music of Jane's Addiction. This gothic dark comedy explored the perils of drug addiction through the story of two junkies in love. I also co-edited the film. Additionally, I directed several other music videos for the band, including for the songs, Classic Girl, Stop, and Ocean Size.